Hello children, good morning. Welcome for today's biology class. So today we are going to see the principles of treatment and principles of prevention of diseases under the chapter Why Do We Fall Ill. So now let us study the chapter. Are you ready now? Okay, first is principles of treatment. So the treatment of infectious diseases, it consists of two steps. Two steps are there. They are to reduce the effects of the disease symptoms. Okay, the disease symptoms, it may be reduced. That is the first principle. And second one, to kill the microbe. So if you are able to kill the microbe, well and good. If you are not able to kill the microbe, to reduce the effects of the disease. So that can be controlled. So first, to reduce the effects of the disease. So how can you reduce the effects of the disease? By taking medicines. Okay, it can be controlled. So for diseases like fever, pain, loose motions, etc. So for that, so you can take some medicine. By means of that, if you take fever, the fever will be reduced, then you will feel sometime all right. Then once again you may get or you may not get according to the type of toxin produced by the microorganism. Okay, so during this time you have to take rest to conserve our energy. To kill the microbes, by taking suitable antibiotics and the drugs, it will kill the microbe. If it is killing the microbe, then automatically the disease is cured and you will be fully free from the disease. You will be cured from the disease. Second one, next one, the principles of prevention. So what are the different ways of prevention of diseases? Always, children, so prevention is better than cure. So that's why you have to prevent yourself in different ways to protect from the personal hygiene, that you can clean, and but your house is clean, but if your society is not clean, you may get various infectious diseases. So that's why the public hygiene is must. Then proper sufficient food for everyone. So you have to take the nutritious food, then only you will be healthy, then only you can get immunity, you can resist against infections and all. That is the thing. Next one, airborne diseases, how can you prevent? By living in conditions that are not crowded. You see here nowadays, normally the COVID virus, it is attacking the place where it is more crowded. So when it is more crowded, the airborne diseases will be spread faster. So the conditions, we have to living in better conditions that are not overcrowded. Otherwise, you have to self-isolate you. Social distancing, that is one of best way to prevent and you get to by getting the airborne diseases. Then waterborne diseases, it can be prevented by providing safe drinking water. When the water is clean automatically, so you can prevent the waterborne diseases. Vector-borne diseases, by preventing by surroundings, by keeping surrounding clean, and we won't allow the growth of the vectors. For example, mosquitoes, to prevent mosquitoes means you should not allow the stagnation of water. For house flies, there should not be garbages disposed nearby home, proper disposal of garbages. So then automatically you can control the vectors. So here while before taking food, we have to wash your hands properly. This is the hand washing methods. By means of applying soap and cleanly washing your hands, different steps are given here. By washing your hands properly, automatically you can avoid the entry of microbes or the eggs of this worms and all. Normally it can enter inside your body, and you can keep your system safe. And the next principle of prevention, that is some specific ways are there. For example, by giving vaccines, some diseases, infectious diseases, it can be prevented by taking immunization or by taking vaccines. Some when you are small, when you are small children, so you must have got some vaccines, polio vaccine, like DPT vaccine. So what do? These vaccines, they provide immunity from, and you won't get the attack of infectious diseases, tetanus, diphtheria, whooping cough, measles, polio, and all can be prevented. So what does the vaccine do? The vaccine, it boosts your immunity and immune system. Actually, because of that, when the system first sees an infectious microbe, that is the principle behind this. What is this? Actually, you see here some of the diseases, smallpox, chickenpox, and measles and all, no, once you get, you won't get again the disease. Why? Because when the microbe enters the body, so it remembers, your body, it remembers the microorganism, and it develops some the self boosting against that particular infection. So because of that, no, the immunity created, so your body, if the second time if it gets attacked, so then it won't allow the entry of the microbe, it responds more vigorously. So vaccine, it mimics the infectious microbe, no, that strengthens our immune system and protects the body from infectious diseases. And immunity are two types, one is passive immunity, other is active immunity. So on basis of this immunity, no, only we are providing the vaccines and all that we will study in higher classes, children. Principles of prevention and all we study. So when you see, no, the final method, so when you want to prevent, if you are having vaccine, so before coming the diseases, it is the best way. But anyhow, for all diseases there is no vaccine, only for few diseases vaccines are there. So even COVID virus also, no, they are trying to develop vaccine. So if we get to know vaccine ourselves against that virus also. Okay, children, so study up to this. So here they can ask different methods of prevention, principles of prevention can be asked, okay, and also treatment, how it can be treated, it can be asked. So today we covered principles of treatment and principles of prevention. Okay, children, so study thoroughly, and whatever assignments given, complete that. Still, if you are having any doubts, you can contact me. Thank you, children.